An analysis on Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is one of the best players in the world and has already won more titles than most players in their careers. Mbappe is not on his way to becoming a hero, he is already at the top of his game. So let's look at Mbappe's career, how it could go, what he'll win, and who he'll play for. Without further ado, let's get right to it. In 2015-16, he was Monaco's youngest player ever. Soon after, he was their youngest goal scorer. In 2016-17, he led his team to the Ligue 1 title. Mbappe moved to Paris Saint-Germain for 180 million euros in August 2017, when he was only 18. In his first 3 years there, he won 3 more league wins and a World Cup with France. Not many people ever get to that level. Mbappe's blistering speed and deadly finishing are his game's most straightforward and striking parts. This is a combination that will always be very valuable in football, no matter how it changes. Because of these rough edges, he made it big at Monaco when he was only 16, beating Thierry Henry's record as the club's youngest player. There are more ways in which he is like Henry. In his first full season, many of Mbappe's goals came after a mistake or a straight pass behind the other team's back line. Even though he mainly played as a central forward, like Henry, he liked to pull to the left, cut in, and finish with his right foot across the goalie. Even when the defense knows what he will do, like Henry, it's hard to stop him from getting to the goal. Even though that was never the only thing he was good at, it shows what kind of player he is. He likes to hang off the shoulder of the last defender and always be a threat to get him behind. Because of this, he has probably always been one of the players caught offside the most in each League One season of his career. Defenders are afraid to get close to him because there aren't many players who can catch him. When he is one-on-one with the goalie, he is very calm and has a lot of different ways to finish. Mbappe lengthens his stride before trying to finish if a defender is coming after him. This gives him more time to see where the goalie is. If there's more time, he will shorten his stride to make his shots faster and harder for the goalie to predict. Like the great Brazilian striker Ronaldo, he also has the skill to fake a shot and dribble around the goalie. Mbappe is also so good at dribbling that it is almost as dangerous to drop off and give him space to get to his feet and turn as it is to let him pass the ball. If he has room to run into, he can probably beat his opponent with a simple push and run. He can quickly change direction and get away if he doesn't have much space. He is much more than just a good scorer or dribbler. The way all of his skills work together makes him such a dangerous forward. The French forward is still making a name for himself in the past of the sport and, especially, the World Cup. Mbappe played in his second World Cup final when France played Argentina and he was only 24 years old. He won his first in 2018 when France beat Croatia 4-2 at the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow. He scored France's 4th goal in the final. That goal was his 4th at the event in Russia, and with the 8 he scored in Qatar, he now has a total of 12 goals. This gives him the same amount of goals at World Cups as Pelé, who also scored 12 goals in the same number of games, 14. Messi has scored just 1 more goal than Mbappe at World Cups, and they are not far behind Miroslav Klose, who has scored 16 goals in 24 games over 4 World Cups. Mbappe has already scored so many goals at this prestigious tournament, and even though he lost the last final, he already has a winner's medal. He will likely break the record for most goals scored at the biggest international soccer event, the most important game in the world. If he stays healthy, he should be able to play in at least 2 more World Cups. If he goes as long as Messi, who is now 35, that number could go up to 3. It was thought that Kylian Mbappe's transfer drama was over in the summer, but it's back on again just before the season end. So which teams could Mbappe join soon? Real Madrid. Real Madrid has always been Mbappe's dream team and is most interested in signing him. There is no doubt that they would be tied to a move again. Also, it would be interesting to see if Real Madrid goes after a player who turned them down before, but Mbappe would want to move to this club more than any other. Liverpool. PSG would be willing to sell Mbappe to Liverpool, which has shown interest in him in the past, but funds may make this move impossible. Mbappe would cost Liverpool a lot of money, and if he moves in one of the next 2 transfer windows, it could be a world record fee, which Liverpool may not be able to pay. Chelsea. Chelsea's new owners have been fearless in spending money. If Real Madrid is out of the picture, getting Mbappe might be possible if the chance comes up. Manchester City. Putting Haaland and Mbappe on the same team could ruin competition for years, since they are two of the best young players and have already done so much in the game. Mbappe has always wanted a clear football structure at PSG, and he could get that if he goes to Manchester City. Which club would you like to see Mbappe play for? For more videos with similar content, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel.